Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real FERM podcast. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We're back in the backseat in the Tesla studio with Rockstarliiife, one word, three eyes.
That's it. That's me. That's me. As you can tell, he's a bit out of breath because, as two dudes do in the back seat. That's a joke. But,
it's all the setting up. We're just trying to, a lot of weird things are setting up. But this time we have the real mics, and it should, even if you're listening, you should not be able to tell much of a difference.
That's it. That's it. And also, he's probably also out of breath because last night, 2 songs dropped. It was fucking wild, bro.
Yes, we'll talk about that.
Holy shit.
Rockstarliiife is all about that beef.
Woo! Angus.
I mentioned... I talked about it briefly when it first did the thing. And then I touched upon that AI. You heard that AI song he had that he had to take down because Tupac AI. That was retarded. But so I'm pretty out of the loop on that. But he's gonna fill us in. But first, let's how have you been? You haven't been on the program in a couple weeks.
I've been working. I've been busy.
That's
as
good.
a bee can be because I'm doing a whole lot of shoots, a whole lot of promos, a whole lot of stuff for this upcoming release. Is Mr. Clean, the EP.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, right there. That's it. That's the one.
You can tell.
Can't you see the resemblance between Mr. Clean and me? So, it's a concept EP. So, from the very first song to the very last song, it gets less and less degenerate as it goes, just like if you're cleaning something up. And all songs are radio clean. Degenerate, you can have degeneracy and it still be clean at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So just like a Mr. Clean product, sponsor me.
He's looking for the clean.
I am. It's just like a Mr. Clean product. Sometimes you wipe it, and there's just a little bit of dirt. So there's some dirt hidden here and there and everything like that. You know what I'm talking about. And so it's very fun. It's a great project. I'm excited for it to come out. And also, my bald head's on it, and I'm dressed like Mr. Clean because if you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of?
It's a fun time. May 16th.
15th.
I keep getting that wrong. But it's whatever. If you're a regular listener, viewer, it will be out on the day of the next episode, of the video of the next episode. If it's a Wednesday, yes,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday. So that'd be cool. Check it out. It's good. It's a good time. It's some good songs of good variety of styles and
3 genres.
There you go. And if you're not following him on the socials, if you're one of the social media degenerates,
What are you doing?
yeah, he's been dropping fun clips with videos, which I helped film a few of. So it's a good time.
Quite a few. I tell you what, Rockstarliiife, I don't know where Rockstarliiife, one word, 3 eyes would be without FERM right beside of me. I really don't know.
Oh, well, thank you. And I don't know. I could say the same about likewise.
Cheers on that.
Speaking of which, if you're watching, I have a beautiful shirt that I finally put together. It says "Stand Firm," just straight bold font of "Standing Firm." You can get it at 568cents.store, and it's if you want to stand firm, and every price ends in 5-6 cents, but it's not that expensive. So that's my 5-6 cents on that.
Stand firm. It's such a good shirt, such a good meaning, because you could stand firm on anything and any subject. For instance, are you for abortion? Stand firm on it. Are you against it? Stand firm on it. Anything. What do you stand firm on? What are your firm beliefs?
Yeah, there's a few more shirts in the making. That's a firm handshake. I got to make with a graphic of a handshake. That'd be cool.
Just don't do affirmative action.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to get into any political stuff now. But speaking of standing firm on beliefs, yes, we're at a campfire. I hope you enjoy the scenery.
Beautiful.
You can't see, but
it's absolutely gorgeous.
The studio is equipped with campfire
I really
monitoring.
want you guys, if you guys are watching, I want you to comment underneath a word where it has firm in it, like confirmed. But use, of course, the
With
firm
the E.
spelling.
Yeah.
It's entertain us. It'd be amazing.
Indeed. So So you stand firm on the side of which of these rappers again?
I'm all for beef.
You just like
first
the
of
whole
all.
concept.
Yeah. So.
But wait. Before you get into it, because the last time we talked, you were on J. Cole's side. You were like kind of rooting, or you were kind of pissed because he apologized
Hell
to Drake.
yeah.
So now you're rooting against it. Is there a team you have, or so? I don't know how this works.
So the way I do it is I'm all for the culture.
Right.
For the culture. And yes, Blanca Boy over here said for the culture. It's hip hop.
Hey,
you know.
Culture's culture.
But I'm all for the culture. I was born and bred in this culture and I love it. I love every aspect of it. One of my favorite things about this culture is the beefs. Now, fully
Dramas.
Angus, and we've been getting nothing but Wagyu.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're really hamming it up. I haven't heard of a extended beef in a long time.
Oh, this is amazing. So
of this caliber.
Someone's
Someone's going to end up dying. I mean, I'm just kidding. Just a fun joke. Fun death joke.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Drake
Last
and
time
I heard
this happened, this kind of thing, that's what happens.
You're not wrong. But if I was Drake and I heard the song that Kendrick dropped last night called "Meet the Grams," I'd be wanting someone to die too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So that's what was in this article. Like, I want to pull it up, but I heard the last thing I read was that track Euphoria. That was Kendrick's track.
That's
right?
Kendrick's track,
and everyone was loving it. They were like, "Oh, you destroyed Drake" and that kind of thing. Do you agree with that? I didn't listen to it, but
all right. So I will put it like this.
It was like 6 minutes.
So it was. So Drake dropped "Push-Ups," and then "Euphoria" was dropped by Kendrick Lamar. Now, whenever I look at beefs, I go song for song, right? So sonically, song-wise, Drake got that one with "Push-Ups." It was a better song in a sense.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But
bars.
Kendrick had the bars.
That's what I heard. He had a lot of good bars in there.
That's the beautiful thing about this culture is that you can have multiple different things, but maybe one thing is a little better in this one thing's a little better in this one. So there's no it's like art because everything's subjective. So there's no bottom line winner except for last night.
Most people do end up thinking the bottom line winner thing, which makes it the drama and which gets the views.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about.
This is what gets hip hop more fans.
More
eyes on hip hop, which is a
it
dying sport nowadays. Look what's on the on the charts.
Yeah.
Last 5 years, hip hop's been getting less and less on the charts.
It's all been done, said and done.
Exactly. But beef? Oh, baby, we're all here for the drama. Give me the tea with the pinkies.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like an industry, or hip-hop industry plant beef, where it's just, I don't think it is, but they were like, we got to revive hip-hop. Let's get the top rappers to shit each other. Maybe they seeded it, kind of like Russia and China make the American college students go crazy with their maybe anyway. But hold on, so I run it because I don't know much about this. So this article came out on Forbes, which is a reputable Forbes. Kendrick Lamar accuses Drake of secret daughter in Meet the Grams, which Drake denies.
Yes.
You know about this?
I do.
So tell me about this.
Okay. So Drake just he posted a thing saying, like I said, I'm following this shit every goddamn hour. This is amazing. I fucking love it. I'm here for it. So in the song Meet the Grams, he opens up the song. The first Kendrick Lamar, his first words are
this is Kendrick Lamar. Okay, Kendrick Lamar's song is Meet the Grams.
Yes, Kendrick Lamar.
What is Grams? Is his last name?
That's his last name, Aubrey.
His real last name?
Grams.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
And so he starts his first sentences, "Hey Adonis," which is Drake's son's name, and he talks to Adonis.
Real son.
Yeah, his real son.
Okay.
So in the song, he has a verse where he talks to his son, Drake's son, then a verse where he talks to his mother and father, then a verse where he talks about Drake himself, and then at the end he has a verse where he's talking about this alleged daughter that I don't know if it's real or not. And he's saying that he has multiple kids, not just one.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's swinging his dick around on the internet.
Oh, so Drake. So
did he address that?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
so Kendrick Lamar went down in history as the fastest rebuttal song to drop because Drake dropped this song last night. I forget what the song's called at the moment.
Yeah, who cares?
But
They'll know about it.
He dropped this song, and in the song he's like, "Fuck the big three. It's just big D."
Oh.
And there's video evidence of me or some shit.
So that's how he acknowledged it.
And I was like, yo, that's hilarious. But
that is very funny.
From what I've seen, what I've been told, 7 minutes after Drake dropped this, I think it's called Family Ties or something like that.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
So 7 minutes after Drake drops, then Kendrick Lamar puts that out. They're still in the studio. Family Matters is what the song is called.
Family Matters.
So Drake dropped Family Matters, and then right after that, Kendrick Lamar drops Meet the Grams. 7 fucking minutes later. How legendary.
7 minutes after Drake's is dropped?
Yes.
He must have had it in the chamber.
Had to.
Jesus.
Had to. And sonically speaking, so
you still prefer Drake?
Well, so here's the thing. Out of the last,
you're treating it song by song.
I'm treating it song by song. So by the last song that Drake did, Push-Ups, right? So this goes off of that song, but also like does like the same thing Euphoria did, where it has many beat switches and stuff. So it starts off as like the end of the other song, and then it goes off. But sonically, this is my favorite Kendrick Lamar sonically diss song.
Oh, okay.
Because it just sound like the instrumental, like the beat behind it sounds like it's a horror movie. Like he's literally telling his mother, like, don't worry, this isn't your fault. Then telling his dad, listen, you did a fucking shitty job.
Oh,
your son needs to die. He's a pedophile. This and this.
He called him a pedophile?
Yeah. And Drake in the song beforehand was saying how Kendrick Lamar beats his woman.
Oh my god!
And constantly cheats on her. That's why they got proposed in 2015, but never actually got married.
They never got married?
No, I guess not.
But are they together?
I don't know.
Oh wow!
Drake's alleging that Kendrick Lamar moved to New York to live the bachelor life.
Oh,
it is. The amount of tea that is coming out of here is so amazing. It should come with some bone because it's a whole lot of steak.
Let me see what this says. In Family Matters, Drake slams Lamar's engagement and longtime partner Whitney Alford and their son, rapping, "Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese?" Lamar had previously attacked Drake as a father in Euphoria. Drake also targeted Lamar's lyrics, rapping that Lamar is just acting like an activist. It's make-believe, but you won't go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Referring to money trees. Lamar then hit back with Meet the Grams, a reference to Drake's legal name. And in that song, the 17-time Grammy Award winner named Drake's son Adonis, addressing him, "Dear Adonis, blah, 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 takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive." Lamar also calls out Drake's parent. Yeah, like you just said, raised a horrible fucking person. Oh my God. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Instead, he be in Turks paying for sex and popping perks. Lamar went on to slam Drake as a narcissist misogynist living inside his songs, addressing Drake's alleged secret daughter in a line of Meet the Grams, saying he's, quote, "sorry that your father not active inside your world and that Drake does not commit to much but his music."
What, Forbes did it too?
What do you mean? Forbes is quoting the article, quoting the lyrics, I think, right?
No, so every single one of these that I've seen, because I'm following this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest bars that Drake has against Kendrick Lamar is when Drake is mentioning Kendrick Lamar beating his wife.
Oh, yeah.
None of these sites are saying that. I'm very confused on that.
Wait, did I not read that part? Oh, yeah, no, I don't think...
Yeah, they're not saying, which is the biggest diss part of the song.
Yeah, I mean, it says in Family Matters, Drake slams engagement to a longtime partner. Why you never hold your son and tell... He didn't say talking about the beating.
Yeah.
I mean, well, just to be clear, this is the key...
That's the eighth one, though.
The key facts. I'm not going to read the whole article.
That's the eighth one I've seen today that doesn't mention it. That brings suspicion.
So you think, yeah.
That brings a little suspicion.
So what are your do you think Drake actually has a secret daughter?
Oh, he might. I mean, yeah, probably.
Probably. Why would Kendrick just randomly pull that out of his hat?
Well, because there's another theory going on that there's people at Drake's camp that are feeding him false information, so that way he will rap about it and then be discredited.
Oh.
So, but I still can't wrap my head around that. I was boggling my mind a couple hours ago when I was reading some of those things. Like, I haven't seen a single article that talks about the bar where he's talking about Kendrick Lamar beating his wife.
Well, do you think the
That's crazy.
maybe so your suspicions are the news sources don't believe it, so they're not highlighting it?
Either they
Why?
don't believe it.
I mean, it's all lyrics.
Or
in the end.
they're not like listening because it's at the very end of the song.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
but at the same time,
probably
it's
not.
very puzzling to me because it's like I'm all for like I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want either of these guys to win. I want this to continue for as long as possible.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So this is not no favoritism to either one of them. I want both of them. But if one artist says a bar that's defamatory towards another person, why aren't these sites saying it? I'm very confused on that.
I don't know. I did not pick up on that. But well, before we move on from this, because this at first I thought this J. Cole was heavily involved. It seems now it's just completely switched to just Kendrick and Drake going back and forth.
100%.
J. Cole just kind of bowed out after he apologized.
Yeah, 100%. He's been getting clowned this entire time. But now,
Right.
after
being
Kendrick Lamar dropped
Empathetic
Meet the
man.
Grams, a lot of people are going back and like, gee, listen, J. Cole's really the one that won. Because
For being
for
the bigger person.
being the bigger person, and he doesn't have to he suffered Kendrick Lamar's wrath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, revenge is amazing.
I think I respect J. Cole the most in all of this for the apology and the bowing out. As from my perspective, as someone who doesn't really is not a big into the world of this hip hop beef stuff.
I wanted to hear J. Cole slam.
I get that.
Fuck. J. Cole literally found Kendrick Lamar. Literally. So that would be so great for him to bring it up. And
maybe he'll come out of nowhere.
you know, we are just so biologically in tune to just naturally go towards negative situations.
Tribalism.
Yeah, so it's just
Pick a team and fight for it.
Exactly.
Even if it has no meaning to your life.
Exactly. Shout out to the U.S. government. Anyways.
Yep. And well, just all humans pretty much at this point. So yeah, that's fun. We were on for about 20 minutes. Well, there was a couple of cold opening situations, but let's go to the Florida Man of the Week. This one happened. I heard about this kind of earlier, like last week, but this article was published today. That's right, because they've been finally arrested. Have you heard about this? This Boca Raton party boat situation where people were dumping trash.
I have not.
And a YouTuber was filming them like having this party in the ocean on like not a yacht but like a a big decent sized motorboat.
Was it Jack Doherty?
I don't. I'm not sure who the YouTuber was. They might mention him, but he was filming them with like a drone, and they just started dumping. Like, they were just dumping massive amounts of empty beer cans and, like, just alcohol cans just directly into the ocean. and then he put it on blast and it went viral. So this is the headline of this article that was published today. 2 teens charged for dumping trash into Florida Sea in viral video. 2 teens were seen chucking bins of empty bottles and garbage into the Atlantic Ocean, leaving a trail of trash behind. So these are the Florida boys of the week, I guess. I don't even know. Teenagers. Oh, my God. 2 teens have been charged following a viral video that showed teenagers on a boat dumping drums full of trash into the water off the coast of Florida during a spring break-like event. According to a report, on Sunday, a group of teenagers sped into the waves of the Atlantic Ocean from Lake Boca through South Florida's iconic Boca Raton Inlet. They were then seen chucking bins of empty bottles and garbage into the Atlantic Ocean, leaving a trail of trash behind. The video shows. It's a 4-minute video. We'll put a little clip of it. The viral video captured the trail of floating debris after the party seekers zoomed off in their boat. An overhead drone pointing at the front of the boat recorded them waving and laughing. The footage went viral online and sparked fierce backlash. Look at the amount of trash they're dropping.
Oh, Jesus.
Just dumping it into the water. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, which has been the lead investigative agency on the matter, said the two teens have been charged with a third-degree felony of causing pollution so as to harm or injure human health or welfare, animal, plant, or aquatic life or property. Damn. Guess how old these kids are.
I'm going to say 16.
The two individuals were later identified as a 15-year-old from Gulfstream and a 16-year-old from Boynton Beach.
Let's go. I got it.
Two little trash boys.
They said, fuck your manatees.
I guess so. The publication reports the FWC officials looked up the boat's registration, all from this YouTuber's video, I think. They looked up the boat's registration and went to the address of its owner, where they were met by the 15-year-old's father. Ooh, that sucks.
Doesn't.
The father told investigators this is not a representation of who we are, and asked to arrange a time they can meet with legal counsel present. Boca Bash. I guess it's some kind of. Have you heard of it? I haven't.
No.
It's some kind of like party, I guess, from that Boca Raton. I don't know.
All I know is my dad.
It's not
caught me
connected
doing
to the
that.
city though. But
He would have pointed over here and been like, "Go pick a belt," or if we're outside, go pick a stick.
yeah, you're going to jail. Actually, I don't. That's what I want to know. So, because it's on the water, it falls in the jurisdiction of the state, so it has nothing to do with Boca Raton. The Florida Fish and Wildlife is the lead agency. Blah blah blah. There were 20 arrests, including 17 for boating under the influence, but no major incidents occurred. None of the arrests were connected to the trash dump, which became beforehand. Here we go. Which became the most discussed incident from the annual event, in large part because of YouTuber Wavy Boats. That's the name of his YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Wavy
Shout
Boats.
out Wavy.
Shout out to Wavy Boats filming Florida boats and happened to be in the right place at the right time. People dumping trash. This has become a worldwide story. The Florida Fish and Wildlife chairman said, "Over the weekend, my phone blew up. Hopefully, it'll be a huge teaching moment for all of them." Well, let's see if there's anything else more wild about this. Yeah, protect the environment.
While you're looking, there's two types of people that I can't stand on this planet. The people who would drive obviously drunk. You know, those guys are like, "I'm gonna get my car."
Oh yeah, that's
Those
guys.
guys. Those guys and people that just litter. Wait, just fucking throw your trash. There's trash cans.
Especially a drum. It was like its own trash can of trash into the ocean.
Yeah.
Like the ocean's a trash can.
You couldn't have fucking just waited.
I know, and in this age, and the fact that they're watching, like a drone is filming them, and they're like, ha ha ha. I mean, they're drunk teenagers, so I get it, but that's pretty fucking dumb.
You know what? I feel like we should just like have, punishments fit the crime instead of just have them go like in timeout.
Yeah, I don't know what
know?
exactly like they're sentencing, but they
Well,
said
they're
third-degree
children.
felony.
They're children,
minors,
so
yeah.
if they're tried as adults, they'll go to adult. Well, it's feds though, so they'll go to.
Well,
the
no,
feds.
it's the state of Florida
Yeah, no, they'll go to the feds, prison.
because
It's
because they're
felony.
minors.
It's a felony if they get charged as adults.
Third-degree felony, but that's not as bad as third degree is the least amount of a felony, right? I think it's
don't
third. Yeah, it's because
really
first-degree murder is the worst. And I
Yeah.
think that's how it works.
So, but like, I feel like the punishment should fit the crime. Like, for instance, if you're like a pedophile, you should be castrated.
Oh yeah, eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
Hammurabi's code.
Well, I feel like they should be castrated, and every single one of their fingers should be chopped off.
Oh
that's
my
just me.
god!
Pedophiles don't deserve to live. First of all, second of all,
Usually get killed in jail.
they should get killed beforehand.
Oh
they,
my
they,
God.
they should let the person who they touched kill them.
But they're just
Actually.
minor attracted people. You ever heard that term?
Every time
woke
anybody wants to say that term,
I'm not about it. I'm just.
it is just wild.
Minor attractive people.
Minor attractive people should be in the fucking grave. I don't know where you guys are from if you're
they
watching.
act on it, I feel like people who like have that impulse but they don't act on it, like they're not inherently. I'm not. Whoa,
Whoa!
I'm just saying.
Whoa!
From a
there.
standpoint of morality, if somebody told you, I kind of like in confidence but never acted on it, would you want to kill them?
Yeah.
Even if they didn't never touched a child and never did in their time.
I feel like they're a risk.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm from the South, baby. You touch a child, you touch one of our babies, our nieces,
Okay.
our nephews.
To be
you
clear,
don't deserve
I have nothing. I have no urges to do that. I just thought it was interesting. Anyway,
but anyways, the
yeah,
punishment
keep
should
going.
fit the crime. So, like how I said about pedophiles,
They should clean up the ocean. Is that what you're saying?
They should clean up the ocean, but when they should be stuck in a like a box, but the box be filled with trash every day, and they should live in trash conditions.
Oh, in the ocean.
No, well, it's like
that'd be too fun.
if they're in what's that thing
Like a
called right
dumpster?
there? That's called like a
Trash
storage
compactor.
Yeah, like no
storage unit.
Storage unit. They should be cleaning up the ocean during the day. Then when they get to go to sleep at night, they should be in a storage
Sleep
unit
in trash.
that is just filled with trash every single day, rotting food, rotting meat. You know,
like you are trash now. This is your punishment for for putting trash for an immense amount. If one can, I'd be like, all right, but they're dumping a whole multiple bins of cans. That's
wild. How do you even get that much? There has to be something on there.
15,
you know,
16-year-olds on a boat, underage drinking, then dumping. That's wild.
They weren't hit enough as children.
Oh man!
If you're
Another
watching
controversial opinion from Rockstarliiife.
If you're the father of these children, just smack him a couple times.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he was not happy.
Great. Well, so what's happening too is like a lot of these times, like you ever see these videos of these kids like yelling at like their parents and stuff like that, and they're just taking it like, no, honey, it's fine. Like, fuck you, mom. I want pizza rolls.
You're saying go the opposite. It's like be hard on him.
Be hard on him, but in a loving way. Listen, my dad only had to do one thing. Look at me. He had to look at me in a certain way, and if I saw that look, I knew I need to shape up. Yeah,
there's a lot of people are trying to be. The culture's changing. I don't know. I've never been a parent, so I won't speak to it anymore. But yeah, I kind of agree.
But yeah,
harsh punishments for harsh crimes.
Yeah, make a match. You know what I mean? I think that's fair.
I think it is fair.
Make it match, you know? Unless it's like, you know, like a serial killer. I feel like that person should die slowly. But anyways, like very slowly.
Perform some of their torture or the wild things they did to their victims to them.
Yeah, exactly. But then like get them to the brink of death, but then like bring them back.
Oh.
However many times that they have victims.
For each kill.
Yeah, so like bring them to the
God.
Bring them back.
That sounds like a hell situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You go into hell now.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna give you hell on
real
earth
life
before you go to hell.
For the eternity.
Exactly. And you let all of the victims' families, if they want to do something to this person, they're allowed to join in. Like I feel like you know, you ever seen there's like this video of this father, not to get dark and stuff like that, but there's this video of this father where his girl was like raped and murdered and stuff like that, and he's like, I just need 5 minutes alone in the room. Why not? Shit. Give him the 5 minutes at least. Let him get his licks in.
That's wild. Well,
turn to the events.
The intention of the Florida Man of the Week is to be light, but sometimes the stories, although it was a light story, it turned dark. But it is getting dark as the sun is going down. So it's we've done a good half hour here.
We have.
And it was a good time.
Yeah, and Mr. Clean, the EP,
Mr. Clean EP
is coming out. And I know I just went dark and I went a little toxic there, but it's okay because I have a song called Toxic. And if you want a more poppy song, I have. Oh, don't worry, because I got you. It's called
I Got You.
Overthinking. But if you want like a song just to remind you of home, I got one called Home. And like this whole EP, it's like lightning in the bottle. It's just amazing. Like I can't wait for you to hear it. 3 genres, 1 tape, a whole lot of fun. That's why I haven't been around. I've been working on that. But you'll see some more in the future.
Hell yeah.
We're almost at
good times.
Episode 56.
And that's right. We're trying. Well, hopefully we will definitely be able to get you back for episode 56. And it's been good times. Thank you everyone for watching, listening, and now that I say this at the end because the people that are likely to do it are probably the ones that are listening to the end. Hit the like button. Leave a comment if you're just listening. If you'd like to leave a rate and review, or share it to your friends. Tell them about this weird person on the internet you listen to.
Yeah.
These 2 alien people, or particularly me, but also his friends that sometimes come on.
Yeah, I'm just a lizard, man.
Lizards and aliens. We come from a land far away.
I come from the Denver airport.
There we go, the Denver airport. All right, have a good one. Nice to see you. Talk to you next week. Peace and love.
Peace.
Cletus, no! Cletus, get out of here!
How did he find us again?